Silent Hill 2 Remake came out over a year ago, I think. I've just got to it because, well, that's just how gaming works for me now, right? That's just how things go sometimes. They just don't work out, and they go bongos to the ground, or whatever. So welcome aboard the jobby train, the gravy train of Pop Blop Jobby, and I am going to review Silent Hill 2 Remake, PS5. I think it's only available on PS5. Who knows when it'll go to Xbox? It's probably on PC, but console-wise, it's the PlayStation. I'm afraid PlayStation of the fifth generations of Jobby. So you like Silent Hill? I hope you like Silent Hill. Silent Hill's a bloody good game. One of my favourite horrors, if not my favourite horror. Came out a few years after Resident Evil did. Resident Evil was 95 and that came out in 99, I think. Christ, Resident Evil 2 would have been out in that time. Didn't that come out in 98? I think it did. Doesn't matter. We are getting a remake of the first game, but the first game is my favourite. I did like the second one, but just not quite as much. But this is a remake, mate. It's fucking remake by Bloober Team. You know, the people that made Chronos and that really fucking hard shooter game that I reviewed a wee while ago. Aye, that's the game, that's the people. They also made The Medium, but I never played that because it was like a narrative adventure, and I've just sort of grown to have a large distaste for those feckers. So, no narrative adventures for me from now on, unless it's very, very specific, like zombies. Like Walking Dead, I'd probably play more Walking Dead, but that's finito. But would you play it again? Sometimes, aye, but generally, no. So you start off in a toilet, of all places, you know, like something like George Michael would have get fucking caught in. Dank toilet, pumping his wares, ploughing his wares, you know what I mean. Jelly bean fucking soup. And you're looking into a mirror and he's like, mate, I know exactly how you feel here, Jim. Look at life. And I look at that mirror and I'm like, no, fuck that. So he just walks out. Cool. Looks above the silent of the hills, that wee town that's nothing but trouble. And he's like, my wife's here, but she's dead. And you're like, well, how the fuck is your wife here then? Why would you even go there if you get an anonymous letter? Well, a letter saying, oh, James, I'm no dead. I'm in Silent Hill, even though I know, you know that I'm dead. You would just think somebody was taking the piss. You'd be like, I get to fuck, I'm not going there. You're dead. I buried you last Thursday. So after you've got over the shock of that, you need to then walk into the town for this wee rest place. And you can I have a wee fanny about and have a wee look around and see if I can see anything interesting, but it's all very grey. It's like, you know, it's like being in Glasgow on a winter's morn, and we're getting down to winter again. Thank God, I fucking hate the summer. Shite! Everything's roasting and everything sticks to you like fucking shit to a blanket. Anyway, he starts walking down, and then you'll just see all sorts of nothing. It's just a lot of fucking fog. But then you'll come across like a farmstead. It's all very spooky, it's all very atmospheric. It's very nice, very good. Love it. You can see they're taking their inspiration for a lot of Japanese horror movies. They are scary, like The Grudge. It's not called that in Japan, it's You Own the Grudge or whatever. Then you've got other things, and you've got Evil Dead inspirations, and then you walk into Silent Hill and it's like, oh, it's all spooky and there's nobody there, but you can smash all the car windows. It's great, and it's pretty damn hilarious. So I just fancied a wee smash, so you smash everything. You get a fucking trophy for it as well. Bloober Team endorsing and promoting vandalism, lovely jubbly. I'm only joking. I do believe to have a healthy sense of humour is quite important in life, especially in this timeline that we currently find ourselves in. Anyway, we'll talk more Silent Hill. So then you just start wandering about. You get a wee map. and you can explore a lot more in this version of the game because they have expanded it. Oh, yes. Go into shops, go into wee cafes, get wee puzzles to do. It's all very lovely. It's all very quaint and lovely and just gorgeous graphics, and the game runs really well. There's a couple of frame rate hitches here and there, but gives a fuck. No one cares about that. But do, when you're playing the game, explore as much as you can, because the gifts outweigh the potential hazards you'll face, and you'll find bullets everywhere, and that you'll find health drinks, and more disconcerting as you'll find needles in toilets. Found needles in toilets, and I found fucking shotgun bullets just lying out in a park bench. As you do. It's lovely. What do some of the things the game does right? Okay, the combat's a wee bit clunky. Clunky combat, that's okay, because you're not some shit-hot warrior marksman, so it fits in with the vibe. Think of Last of Us, that's a wee bit clunky as well, but it works. It works for the game and it's quite satisfying. And you got all manner of enemies, all manner of monsters to dispatch with your club. At first you'll start with a wooden pipe. A wooden pipe? No, that's not right. A wooden plank with nails in it. Then you'll get a pipe, and you'll get a gun, handgun, you get a shotgun, you get a rifle. All sorts of mad things. I like it. Another thing that the game does, they tell you, is that if you find yourself getting stuck, there's wee bits you can shimmy underneath, and it doesn't actually tell you when you approach them that you can do that. So just, if you see a wee gap underneath a door, or a wall, or anything, press that X button and you'll probably be able to go underneath. I found that because I was getting lost a couple of times. Like, where the fuck am I supposed to go? You can also smash windows. I don't have a key for that room. Sometimes you can smash your way in through the window next to it. Great. Nice wee bits. I like wee touches like that in a game. It's just sexy. Aye, it's just gorgeous. It's a very stressful game though. I will say that if you play it, I'd maybe play it in short controlled bursts, like firing a pulse rifle at an alien. Yeah, I get headaches quite easily playing. I get headaches playing Chronos as well for the same fucking reason. Stress, man. Fuck! But it's good. It's clever. And it's got 8 different endings, if you can believe that. Shicer. What the fuck? 8 different endings. I don't know if I can stomach that. Who am I kidding? I'll stomach. You can save Scum as well and get some of the endings quicker. But I'm probably not going to do that just yet. I'll maybe save that for another playthrough when you get the fucking chainsaw. Yes, Leatherface it up down Silent Hill. There's also plenty, and I mean plenty, of psychological horror in Silent Hill. All of them are like that. They're all twisted. Enter a twisted world that looks normal, and then you give way to the dark place. The dark that resides in all of us. Hello, Event Horizon. Thank you all. Thank you for your little participation. I just popped into my mind there. What a great, probably pretty much Silent Hill in space, with a wee bit of Doom thrown in. Yeah, it's a tough game to get in because the story is extremely dark. There's a lot of abuse. There's a lot of trauma. There's a lot of frustration. Whether you think James is a good guy is something entirely up to yourself. But yeah, it's tormented through this entire town by these really evil demon things. I really love that. I love the look of the game, the feel. It's just, it just never gives you a moment. Never lets up for a second. Even in the slower, more character-focused moments when you're just talking, or they're just talking amongst themselves, or somebody's flipping out. It's just, even then, the tension is just like, it's always at the back of your mind, the back of your skull, prodding you in the eyes, and it's like, that's why it gives me such a headache to play the damn game. That's not a bad thing, that's an extremely good thing. It's just really heavy, and then Pyramid Head shows up, and you're like, I thought he was taller actually, I think. He's at the same height as James in this. Alright, the helmet makes him taller, but I thought he was like 7 feet. He's just like 5'8". Carries around an enormous sword and whacks you. I don't know how you don't just get killed the minute it hits you. That's probably one of the difficulty settings. This game does have difficulty settings. I do love that as well. But it's not just got difficulty settings like easy, normal, hard, but it's got like a difficulty setting for like puzzles and combat and all that. I thought that's pretty neat. The balancing's great. There's bullets everywhere. Even then, it's not a walk in the park. I've died a number of times. I wish Chronos could have had that. I wish Chronos could have had that balancing, but it didn't, which is quite annoying. But that's up to Bloober Team. Just don't make an absolute hour of the remake of Silent Hill. There's also a rumour going around that Silent Hill 3 is also in development with Bloobs at the same time as the second one. And this is why it's going to be like 2 years before you're going to see. I'm now wondering if Silent Hill 1 Remake and 3 Remake are going to be a pack released at the same time, a bundle. Because they are the two that are actually tied together somewhat by characters, not just the fact that it's all set in Silent Hill. So that'd be lovely. Aye. We'll see what happens though. We'll just keep on keeping on. We've got a wee while to wait, so hopefully we'll get updates sometime in mid next year. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it. But yes, Silent Hill 2 Remake. These enemies I told you about, they're fucking fucked up. You get cockroaches, which is not too much of a shock, really. They're a pain in the fucking arse. Then you get these pairs of legs that are like 2 pairs of legs, one stuck on top of each other. Weird. Except the top part legs don't have feet. So it's just stubs, they punch, fuck at you. Or is it kick? I suppose it would be. Kick, fuck at you. And you get the jackets. The jacket monsters that spit goo at you that burns like a bitch. Then you've got otherworld versions of these, and then you've got killer nurses. And the boss fights, it's like you're fighting mattresses that are covered in spunk and blood, and they walk. It's weird. With big pairs of lips. He's a kiss. A size. It's sick making is what it is. I do love it though. This game is fantastic. If you're a horror fan, you have to have it. You have to have it. Buy it now. I hope it comes to Xbox one day. Because Silent Hill F came to Xbox. But this one hasn't, so... What the fuck? What the fuck? Right, I'm rambled on enough shit about this. I love this game. It's great. I recommend it to everybody that's a horror fan. And if you're not a horror fan, become one and buy it. Okay. Good night. Get it up, you, and fuck sickos. Ugh.